Hello, it's Abigail of Ground and Grow Yoga, and today's practice is all about checking in with your body after a long day. So we're going to be doing a lot of twists and lengthening of the spine, as well as just noticing how one side of the body feels in comparison to the other. You do not need any props for this practice, but if you have a block, that would be helpful. Hop on your mat and let's get started. All right. So come to sit with the soles of the feet together. The feet can be as close or as far away from the groin as is comfortable. And we're going to grab onto the ankles and sit up nice and tall. And breathe here. Allow the eyes to close. And think about the day thus far, noticing how you feel, whether you're tired and have had a long day, whether you're feeling accomplished and energized. Just take note of how your body feels and how your mind feels. We're going to increase the lengths of the inhales and exhales, inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth, sighing audibly. So in through the nose and then sighing it out. So as you inhale, get nice and tall. And as you sigh it out, really relax the shoulders, release any tension. Inhale in and exhale. And again, inhale in and exhale. From here, we're going to open the eyes but keep our hands on the ankles. And we're going to move in a circle, keeping our sits bones anchored to the ground. We're moving around and focusing on the breath. So inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. So this should feel really nice on the low back. And by keeping our legs from moving, we're really isolating the movement to the middle of the body. Good. Reverse directions. And come back to center. From here, we're going to inhale the arms up and then exhale, hinge at the hips to come forward to wherever you feel the back start to turn on. So come forward and then just relax the arms down. So you might be almost completely upright when you start to feel it in your back, or you might be all the way down. It really depends how your back is feeling tonight. So you were feeling a little bit of a stretch along the band of the low back as you inhale and exhale, but if it's painful or sharp at all, you've come down too far. So you want to come back up. And then we're going to inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, round it back, really draw the navel in towards the spine. Allow yourself to rock back on the tailbone. And then inhale, come forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, come forward. exhale, round. Inhale, come forward. Hold it here, really feeling the chest open up, the collarbones spreading away from each other. And then exhale, hold, really feeling the rounding through the upper back. And release back to center. Placing the left hand on the mat, either in front of your leg or behind your leg. We're going to inhale the right arm up and then stretch to the side. So you might grab onto the leg here, or you might use your mat. Play around with where it's comfortable, and then play with moving the chest down and up. With all these movements, being mindful of the breath. Release and switch. Hand can come in front, hold on or behind. Left arm comes up. So as you inhale, you can imagine you're getting a little bit taller, reaching a little further. And as you exhale, you can come down into it more. And then play with opening the chest and dialing it down. Come back to center. Inhale, both arms go up. Exhale, twist to the left, and then allow the hands to fall. So we're really making the core work to twist us and not using our arms at all. So twists can feel really nice at the end of a long day. It's a nice massage for the internal organs as well as a stretch for the back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn and allow the arms to fall wherever they do. Noticing the difference between the two sides. One side feels more open or tight. If you turn further on one side than the other. It's not negative, it just is showing you where you're kind of holding that tension, and then you can think about the things that you do. Like I oftentimes find myself carrying things on this shoulder. And so it feels different than the other side. Release. Bring the left foot in towards the groin. Right leg comes out to wherever's comfortable. So it could be coming in front of you, or it could be coming all the way out to the side, but you want to be comfortable in this position. So if there's any pain or discomfort, you'll want to walk it in. Sit up nice and tall. And as we did before, we're going to lift the arm up and then stretch over. So here I'm using my leg because the ground is too far away to comfortably rest my forearm on. But I'm too far up with just my hand there. So you could either just bend the elbow or you can use your leg to help you keep that length, but also come deep into the stretch. Come up, inhale, both arms up, exhale, twist towards the bent knee. And then you're either going to do the same thing again, inhaling up and twisting, or you can bend this knee, bring the leg behind you to come into a little bit deeper of a variation here. So arms come up and twist. So I'm feeling this in the outer hip, through the leg. And if this is uncomfortable, come back to where we were before. And then our last option, you can stay in either of these first two positions, or you can send the leg back out, use your hands, and press to turn your hips towards the front of the mat. So we're coming into our pigeon pose. And so you can bring the arms down, you can stay up, or you can come to lie all the way down. If you do have a block or pillow or something around you, you could always bring that under that hip if you've come into pigeon, just to keep the hips more level. But if you don't have it, that's fine. So whatever of the three variations you're in, breathe here. Feeling an opening through the hips and a lengthening through the back. Push yourself up slowly if you're down. Bring your leg out if it's behind you. And then bring the foot in to meet the other. Sit up nice and tall, checking in to see if one side now feels different than the other. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, and then allow your body to come forward. Notice if you come deeper or not. Slowly come up, and we'll switch to the other side. So left leg comes out, right foot comes in towards the groin. Adjust where the leg is to come into a comfortable place. And sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, place the hand wherever is comfortable. To get a nice stretch through the side. Also, if you did have a block instead of your leg, that's another thing that you could use to bring the ground to you. Release. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist towards the bent knee. Remembering to breathe. And then either repeating here Or you can bend the knee and bring it behind you. So getting more of a stretch through the leg here. Or you can use your hands to turn towards that knee, send the foot out, and come down. So this is not a twist, but we're still getting the length in the spine. We're still getting the work through both legs because we're stretching this leg out long. This knee is bent, so we're getting a stretch through the hip. Noticing how this side feels in comparison. If you're down, slowly push yourself up. This time, instead of bringing the foot back in, we're going to bring the other foot out. Again, being mindful of where is comfortable for your hips. So you might have them full out into like a split, or they might be straight out in front of you. Most people will be somewhere in between that. Wherever is comfortable for you. Inhale, arms come up, hinge from the hips, and then come forward. Slowly come up, bring the left foot over to meet the right, and then turn to come onto all fours here. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. And one more time. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Either keeping the knees together or sending the knees wide. Send the tailbone back to come down into child's pose. Arms can be out straight with the fingers in, elbows out. Or if you're having your knees together, they can come behind you. So wherever is comfortable for you. And as you're here, focus on expanding the low back as you breathe. Really relaxing the upper body. Trying to release any last tension that's holding on with the exhales. Push yourself up, bring the knees so they're hip width apart, send your weight so that it's directly over your knees. Walk the left hand forward, right arm comes underneath to come into a twist here. So doing thread the needle. If this is uncomfortable on the neck, you're probably putting too much weight on the head and you want to send the weight back towards the feet. Unravel and switch. Right hand comes forward, left arm comes through. Then slowly unravel, send your weight back towards the feet, then come off the feet to send them to the side and out in front of you. Scoot to the center of your mat, and then use the hands to walk yourself down so that you're lying flat on your back. Hands come out to the sides, feet and legs open to wherever's comfortable. So just really relaxing all the muscles as we come into Shavasana. Taking this time to let the practice sink in and to prepare ourselves for relaxation. Close the eyes if they're not already closed. If the mind starts to wander, draw it back to the breath. And you'll hear my voice again in a few minutes. Slowly start to draw attention back to the body, finding a little bit of movement through wiggling the fingers and the toes, doing little circles with the wrists and windshield wipering the feet back and forth. Bend the knees and roll to one side, pausing here. Before pushing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Hands come to wherever's comfortable. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. And one more time, in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Do a quick scan of the body, noticing how it feels in comparison to when we started our practice. And then hands come together at heart center. Thank you for taking this time for yourself, and thank you for taking this time with me. Have a wonderful night. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're feeling better. If you enjoyed this video, you would most likely like the videos in this playlist here. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribers allow me to continue to make free content. Also, leave a like and let me know in the comments what you would like to see for videos in the future. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.